What?
Is this gonna be in your vlog?
It is now.
Yay! Hi!
Sunday morning, we are about to have our last service in the tent in our courtyard.
One week later.
We're going to church!
Hey, why is today special?
Because we're going inside a church.
Today is our first service back indoors in our sanctuary in 10 months. 10 months! We're gonna be safe, but we're also gonna be excited.
Yes.
We're currently trying to set up for church. One of the tricks as we were doing church outdoors is we started using classrooms as storage rooms. And that was cool until now. We're all moving everything back into our sanctuary and we don't know where we left some stuff. So I'm on a hunt for drum mics. You a drum mic? Are you a drum mic? You a drum mic? That's a mic, but not a drum mic. Room one, big fail. I found them!
Today is Vision Sunday. It's a day that we take out of every single year, and we talk about a vision, a word, a focus point, a direction that God has given us for that year. The theme or the vision or the word that God gave us for 2020 was the word thrive. We felt like this was an invitation to create a culture where discipleship happens naturally. We had all kinds of plans, by the way. And then, actually, when March hit, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I went back to Jesus and was like, did we miss that? It turned out that Thrive actually became a challenging invitation. We had to learn to thrive in what felt like a drought and a hurricane at the same time. But we learned to thrive through 2020 as a church by keeping our full focus on Jesus and by pointing to Him and to His Word as the only meaningful answer to every issue. Man, if there ever was a year where it felt like it would have made sense to talk about something other than Jesus, it was 2020. But I want to say that we kept our resolve. We kept our focus on Jesus. And yes, some people were frustrated by that. Some people left us because we only decided to talk about Jesus. I don't regret that for a second. I miss those people. We love those people, and they're always welcome back because we all belong. But we will never talk about anyone other than Jesus. We will never point to anyone other than Jesus. We've learned that Thrive is a culture that keeps our focus on Jesus. That is the culture where discipleship happens naturally. But let's talk about our vision for 2021. You want to do it? All right. We began to practice just being silent and listening to what the Lord would say to us prophetically before service. It felt like the Lord said that this year, at that point it was next year, He said next year will be a time for Life Church to emerge. Emerge is not about opening the church again after a year of being closed, because you can't open a thing that was never closed in the first place. Emerge is the next step after a season of cultivating the ground. As Thrive dealt with our soil, it shook up our foundation in so many ways. Emerge is the invitation for something new to begin to grow. In 2021, we want to learn the ways that Jesus is inviting Life Church to emerge out to the world. Okay, but if I'm honest, all of that stuff I've said so far about what emerge looks like, all of the go out there and do mission stuff, that's the easy part. The harder work is the work of what Jesus wants to do in our lives. If we need anything in the world right now, it is to receive the peace of Jesus in our broken, hurting, stuck, angry, confused, frustrated places. And I want to say to you that the true courageous journey is not to try to get the power of God to overcome darkness and fear out there. True courage is the journey to invite the power of God to encounter the fear and the darkness in your own heart. Emerge is first and foremost. Certainly it is an invitation to go outdoors and to minister to others. But it's first and foremost, I believe, and deeper, an invitation to come out of what St. John of the Cross in the 16th century called the dark night of the soul. This is a sustained sense of loss, of darkness, of life and hope. And you know what the end goal of the dark night of the soul is? That you would emerge into something new. The goal of God meeting us in our dark place is always to take us by the heart and the hand and to walk us out into the light of some new life. You see, the dark night of the soul is not a destination. It's an invitation. And we begin by asking questions like this. Where do I feel afraid? What doubts do I have about God? Am I willing to be honest about what I'm feeling? What does Jesus have to say as he walks into the dark places of my soul?
We did it. We had our first service indoors in 10 months, streamed it online, and it was awesome. I mean, it was like a service. There was a lot of elements that just felt like church, which were good, but like kind of wild that like we're back in our sanctuary. Hi, Selah.